With a title like What If the Emergence Destroyed the Earth, this episode really needed to be where the season pumped the brakes on all the silliness. Thankfully, it does actually do that. I don't think there's a single joke or moment of levity in the whole episode. Unfortunately, what it gets right in its tone is undercut by me just not being able to invest much in a shallow, slapdash story that raises too many questions. In terms of plot, this one is basically this season's Zombies, an apocalyptic tale that mashes a bunch of pretty arbitrary characters together like a kid pulling stuff out of their toy box. The character choices are frankly not all that exciting enough to justify these random picks, but then this whole story kind of feels like someone just tossing stuff at the wall to see what sticks. Like, if you just lay out the series of events in this episode's plot and all the players involved, I can't see any cohesive vision or idea behind it. It's a universe where Earth is a wreckage of floating islands, like it's Dragon Hunters or something, which somehow translates to Mysterio becoming a fascist dictator, which somehow translates to White Vision being his brainwashed attack hound. And it's just one of these episodes where it's impossible to naturally connect the dots on how the MCU we know somehow becomes this wholly unrecognizable thing. To give this story its due, it's really refreshing to see a tech-based hero in the MCU be an underdog. Just because Riri's a genius doesn't stop her technology from being suboptimal, and that's fun. Even after Riri basically tries to activate God mode by cannibalizing the Vision, she's stuck dealing with malfunctions that stack things against her. Any strength to Riri's character journey gets undermined, though, with the Watcher's insistent narration being repetitive rather than investing. It's so determined to make Riri's journey seem hopeless that the inevitable turnaround is super telegraphed and by extension way less impactful. This whole episode feels composed almost entirely of arbitrary random choices. Thematically, a Riri versus Mysterio story actually has some appeal that I can see. The tactile pragmatic engineer versus the illusory showman. I just don't know why it took this form, and there's very little actual character to get invested in here. I count this one as another miss in terms of all but tone.